We're back inside of Minecraft Vault Hunters, and today we're going to be jumping into a few vaults, because in the last video we reached level 21, which means we now have dungeons and also scav vaults. But the main goal inside of the vaults is to find some more black opal. I don't actually know where all my black opal is gone. It's in one of these chests inside of this mess. So the first thing we actually need to do, I did buy this mod box from the actual black market, and we got a storage upgrade. That's pretty good. The next thing, we actually need to make a pouch for the scav items. Having them go into our inventory is going to be a bit annoying. We'd also have knowledge stars. That is another goal for today's video, because we want to unlock, I don't actually know what mod it was. I think it was stack upgrades for pouches. I found all our black opal. We currently have 11. I must have put it in a storage drawer. I don't remember doing that. I did also jump into a vault off camera, a raw vault, and get a load of chromatic iron because we was running very low on that. I think we had like a stack, if not less. So let's prepare a crystal. Then let's also prepare a slime. I might not have slime. We also need cobbled deep slate, melons, and gold. So I now have the crystal ready, and I'm currently just setting the filter for the scav backpack, and we don't actually need to go into one to get all the items because you can drag them from JEI. And there we go, all the items are now ready. I have a pickup upgrade in there also ready. I guess we can now jump into a vault. The only thing we need to do is just empty these. And I think we are ready. We have the pouches now empty. We have the shulker boxes. All of our boots could do with a repair. Although, do we have maybe a spare pair of boots we can take in just in case these ones do break? We have 2 pairs of boots. These ones, which are 7 armor with then mana regen and durability. Or we have these ones with mana regen and resistance. I think these ones are probably better just because they have more ability power. We do lose the item rarity and the health though. We might have a repair core somewhere, so we could repair our current set of boots, but I don't think we do. I think they are level 20 plus. If we have a look, repair cores can be gotten from gilded chests. Yeah, level 20 plus. So we can now start getting them from ornate chests. I might have said gilded before. There is a lot we have to do within this vault. We have artifacts, which is we don't have to complete this to move on. So revival. Do we do this one now? How expensive is the spirit extractor? Spirit extractor, okay, that requires 2 black chromatic and then 6 and an eye of ender. We might be able to do that. I've now crafted it. It has used 8 of our black opals, so we do need to go hunting for that again. I didn't really want to spend that because our goal is to get the storage controller, which also requires that. But I guess that's totally fine. I think we want to get the quests done because now we have actually got that spirit extractor. If we die, we can at least get our body back. And the next quest requires us to... no, this one don't actually require you to do anything. It gives you a free trinket. This just basically explains what trinkets are and what they do. But we know what they do, so let's claim that. And what is the reward? That is a trinket. Let's claim. We'll open that in a second. The next one is a dungeon. So I guess now we need to jump into a vault. Let's roll a trinket before we jump into a vault to see what we get. And we got the spell book. Increases your ability power by 50% of your total. That's kind of cool. So if I quickly just look, my ability power is currently 17.5. If I equip that, which I don't actually know what slot this goes in, it goes in that slot right there. Our ability power goes up to 26.25. And that ability power is going to be good for the storm arrow, which we are currently using to kill some mobs. As this does 100% ability power with 26. So if I remove that trinket, that damage will then go down to 17, I believe, which if we check, 18. So I think we're going to run with the trinket because it increases like 10 to our ability power, and that will obviously make the storm arrow a little bit easier to use. So this is our first level 20 vault. I'm hoping for a scav vault. We do also have 2 bounties for red scroll and painite, so that is also a goal we're going to go for. And we got monoliths. How many monoliths is that? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, I think. Might be doable, although I'm not gonna go for monoliths. Let's put our chest piece on because we don't want to die. And I guess let's start this vault. I might not show much of this unless we find a dungeon. I am going to mainly look for a dungeon. So home is north. That is one thing we do need to remember. We can get strength, and I do also now have stonefall, which means we don't take full damage. I have found a dungeon. It's a spider one, and it's normal. Now, it's coin piles. I don't think I even want to do it. We got the quest done, which is the main thing. I don't want to risk dying in a spider vault because obviously if we die now, we do lose everything on us and we have to use gold to get it back. And we don't really have that much gold. Now, if I want to complete this, I'm going to have to start getting a move on because we have 8 minutes left and we still need half of the monoliths. So what I think I'm going to do is just start running from room to room. Ouch, that hurt. I don't even think I'm going to go for completing the vault anymore because I've just found a ore room and I want black opal. So I think I'm going to focus on looting this, and if we then have enough time to go for the other 4, then I will, but I don't think we will. We've got another dungeon right here. This one is normal. It's coin piles again, but we don't have time to complete it. It is also illager, which they can actually pack a punch if they want to. And with a minute and a half left and still needing 3 monoliths, I don't think we are going to complete this. Is there a monolith within this room? I don't... Oh, there is. And I'm guessing... No, that is not our starting room. We might be able to do this if we kind of rush it. Although I do want these gilded chests. Now, home should be there, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Is there a monolith within this room? I don't see one. We didn't see any green particles, so I think we have to leave. It's a shame we couldn't get the last 2 monoliths, but I definitely don't want to risk dying. And if I try and like loop round or anything, we probably will die. Although I am checking, there is a monolith right here. Okay. If we can maybe go 1 room this way and find a monolith in the room right next to it, we could complete this. I am being very risky with this though, because we could die now. I also don't think we would have had enough time. We would have had, what, an extra 10 seconds at most if I had eaten another kiwi, and that wouldn't have been enough time to run through another room. 12,000 XP isn't too bad. We did get to level 22. Now, let's quickly de-loot. I don't think we got that much loot in that vault because we were obviously focusing mainly on monoliths. I didn't use the shulker boxes, so they can be used for the next run. And if we look in here, we got a living chest scroll over a stack of knowledge. That's really good, as that was another goal we did want to do. And inside of this one, we got some vault gear and also some gems, bronze, and some other things. We did also get 1 black opal. Now, we could get extremely lucky from that and get enough black opal. Do we have any specialists in fortune? We do. So do I mine this with fortune? And let's see how many we can get from this. I'm hoping the max roll, which I think is like 5. We got 3. Okay, so that takes us up to 6. And to get the controller, I think we need... I don't actually know. I think it's 16. Now, we don't have any monolith crate to roll, so that is something that we don't have to worry about. Now, where is our knowledge? It's right there. We have 2 knowledge stars right there also. That gets us 7 and then 8. We can make another knowledge star, I believe, if we have the Benio type, which we definitely should. No, we have 10 right there. And do we have any more in any of these chests? I know I have the ore version, but I really didn't want to break that down. But if we have to, then we will. Yep, it looks like we're going to have to break it down. Let's break down this 3 that we got from the vault we was just in. And let's fortune it. We got 6 from that, which is the exact amount we need to make 16. And there we go. There is the core. And then if we surround that by the shards, we get a 3rd. And was it 3 we needed? I believe it was. If we go to here, what was it we were going to go for? I know we wanted to go for something down here, but I don't think that's a priority just yet. We are going to go mob spawners, which is another 3, but I'm going to explain something at the end of this video that will then lead to us unlocking that. So that is not going to be something we unlock just yet, and I think the next priority is probably stack upgrades, which is 3. If I just quickly look in here, you can see we are full on quite a lot of different things. Vault platings, driftwood, then also the sand. So this would make looting in vaults a lot easier because we wouldn't fill up this backpack as often. So I definitely think that is what we're going to go for. And we'll save up the next 3 for something down here. So now, how expensive are these? I know these are not cheap. Tier 1. Okay, tier 1 is a lot cheaper than I thought. I thought it required black chromatic for some reason. Yeah, none of them do. That one does require 2 pogs though. So we could maybe do that right now. Although we would only need like 1 because we don't need 1 for the scav. It's unlikely that we'll get like over a stack of scav items. And we don't need 1 for this pouch. No, this one, because this is just a load of junk. So let's throw the pouches right there for a second. And let's see if we can make at least 1 of these. We need Larimar. We might have to break down some Larimar. I'm not too sure. We then also need some chromatic iron. It was also one of these, which is silk, more chromatic iron, more Larimar. And then also some of them. And there we go. There is stack upgrade tier 1. That does it by 2. So that means we can fit 128 inside of 1 slot. Does that work? I don't think it will. We have over like 3 stacks of bronze. So I don't think 128 will do. Let's see. Can we upgrade this to the next version, which just requires chromatic? We have a lot of that because I obviously went mining for it. We then did also need, was it Vault Diamonds? And I don't know what the other thing was. More Larimar. That is, what, 32 Larimar, I believe. We have over a stack, almost 2 stacks of Larimar. I also didn't realize we have so much Beniotai. Eventually, inside of the vaults, I am going to start using Fortune, but I think using Silk Touch while we didn't have the stack upgrades was definitely better. We'd also need some of blocks of chromatic iron, and I believe that's everything. We can now make one of these, which is times 4. So that means we can fit 4 stacks in 1 slot. I am almost ready to jump into another vault. Before, I obviously want to claim some of these. That gets us another Pog. The next one is Plunderer's Pearl, which basically just stops you from getting XP. I want to do that because obviously we want to move past that to get to archives, as archives are something that are not easy to find. But I don't think I'm going to do this yet because it does mean preparing another crystal. I will put a crystal in. If it's easy, then I will do it. But we currently need some mutton, so I have to go sheep hunting. Let's also roll these to see if these are anything good. The focus is not anything. The soul chance and healing efficiency, but we don't actually have a shield. Why don't we have a shield? The chest piece is 6 and 1. Not as good as our current chest piece because of their health, although the armor is. And these leggings, the armor's better, but once again, I don't want to lose that little bit of health. I now want to throw this Vault Shield into there. We need some bronze and also some of the, what is it called, vault plating. So let's grab some of that. And let's also grab a few stacks of bronze. We then are also going to need some focuses. What focus is it we need? Now, I know it is possible to only re-roll the prefixes and suffixes differently. But if I quickly just check, you need a waxing focus, and I don't believe we have any of them. Waxing focuses look like this, and they can't be found until level 65. So I don't know if you can find them anywhere else, like Black Market or anything. So this is going to reroll everything but the implicits, so that's good. Okay, the first one is really good. I love the health, just because it means we die a lot slower. Soul Chance, it's also good. I don't really want the knockback resistance, but I don't want to re-roll it again just in case we lose the health. And the health is as high roll as it can be. We're now ready to jump into the second vault. Hopefully this time around we do get scav, as I definitely do want to try and complete a scav. Let's also throw a new crystal in to see how easy it is to get. If it's super easy, we'll do it before we go into the vault. If it's not, then we won't. 5 eggs, coal leaves, and that's actually quite an easy one. And there we go, that crystal is completed. That was probably one of the easiest ones we've got after level 10. The Blunderer's Pearl is a bounty pearl, diamonds, and also 4 of these. So that's 4 of them. That's 4 of them. Do we have a bounty pearl? I don't. We have 1. And there we go. That is a Plunderer's Pearl. Let's throw that back in there, and also that diamond. And then I just need to... Where is the crystal gone? Here it is. I placed the other one down. Okay, that confused me for a second. I just need to throw that in there. And that gives us a Plunderer's Crystal, which is just like a normal vault, but I think loot is... Yeah, there we go. This vault yields no experience, but 10% more loot and slightly more ores. My recording randomly stopped in between this vault and the last one. I'm not too sure when, but we died in the other one, and I don't actually have any footage to show that. We died to a champion, I think it was. Our body was about 26 gold to revive, but that's mainly because of the trinket. We are now in a plunderer's vault, and that is to mainly find ores. This is also a scav, which is good. We did also get a new sword, which you can see right there. And we have also got a new pair of boots, which we are going away from health and more focusing on protection and armor. So let's jump into this, and hopefully we can complete it. That would be a bonus. There is a dungeon right here, normal, gilded. Now, I think we might have to do this just for the simple fact is, can I place blocks in here? I've blocked that door, and I don't think there's a way you can actually unblock that. I have my elytra, so I could just use that. I have killed the champion at the end, although I think there might be more mobs that spawn up here. Nope, there is a spawner. I thought there might have been, and I don't want to die right here. I don't want to die because there's one of them things over there. Let's just get through here so I can heal. And I died. I got stuck by the vault fighter, so there was really nothing I could do. I don't think we're going to jump into another vault. We're not having a good day today with vaults. That is 27 now to revive. I think I'm going to have to like really get good loot. This loot is definitely not doing us for level 20. So I'm going to have to go through and just see what kind of loot we have for armor and stuff like that. Now, I'm going to buy them just because they are good to have. And I think what we're going to do now, let's head to the center because something has actually happened on the server. I couldn't be a part of it because I was busy. Something come up. I'm not too sure exactly what happened. You'll have to go and check out the other people's videos. They will be linked in the description. But I think this is mainly the goal, and it was basically the Vault Gods were keeping the border around us, keeping us on this central island. Well, the border has now been lifted thanks to the other members who done certain tasks to remove the border. And if we quickly just fly in this direction, you can see we are now allowed to the mainland. So we are now allowed over here to build, resource gather and stuff like that, which is really good. So what we're going to probably do is finish up our starter base. Having the mainland now is going to be so much better for resources because we won't have to rely on raw vaults and we can then have a lot more space to build. We are not limited to that little area over there. Now I'm pretty sure you can like display items on these. Yeah, there we go, like that. We do need a bit more experience, so let's quickly just grab some of them. So let's put the jewel on that one. The jewel stays. Oh, okay, I did not know that. We are going to need 2 for jewels. We are then also going to need 1 for axes, and no more because our anvil broke. So we're now going to burn these 3 shulker boxes. We are keeping these 3 shulker boxes of jewels, and just this 1 of vault gear. I'm going to divide this shulker box at a later date, so the tools are in this one. We then have another one for chest pieces, helmets, leggings, and boots. But that can wait for now. Let's just throw these up there, and they should start smelting down. Can you not smelt jewels? But it turns out this is how you smelt down jewels. It just can't be inputted from the side. I don't understand why that is. Why is it not smelting down? Oh, okay, it's too slow. But yeah, the actual items can't be put in from the side. They have to be put in from the top, which I don't understand. But with that being said, I think that is where we're going to end this video. With it coming up to Christmas, I don't have much time to record lately. And I did just want to get a video out because it's better than nothing. Let's try and get some like decent vault gear for next video so we can jump straight into a vault as soon as the video begins. So as for vault gear, let's organize this so it sorts it out. Vault helmets, what is our current one? Our current one is 6 armor, 4 health. That one is 10 armor, so that one is already better. That one is 7 armor, that is 8 armor, and that is 7 armor. So I think this one is good. It doesn't have like health or anything, but the armor is decent. As for chest pieces, I think that's 11 armor, but mana. That is 6, that is 11 as well, with some increased damage. That one is 7, and that one is 10. But I think, no, wait, do we want the 11 one with increased damage? Yeah, I think that one is probably the best one to go. Then leggings, we don't really have many leggings. And I think the leggings we are going to go for are these ones with increased damage and healing efficiency. They have a lot less armor, which kind of does suck, but I think the legendary roll is going to be really good. And then as for boots, we only have 2 pair of boots. We have the ones we are wearing, which are 6, 7, 8 armor. We then also have these ones, which are 7, and I think the ones we are wearing are better. And then we'd also have these, which are 7, and I think the ones we are wearing are also better. So there we go, that is our new set of armor. So let's do the helmet as the crown, as I think that one is definitely good. The chest piece, I like this chest piece, and I think it does fit the crown, although that one does also, the knight one. Let's do that one, as I think that one's the best. I think it was already that one possibly. The leggings, let's go for the wizard leggings. And then the boots, I think we are going to go for, let's stay with the wither boots. And that is what we will look like. I do obviously need to enchant it all up. But with that being said, I think that is where we're going to end. If you did enjoy, do leave a like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.